What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Caspians. I am back with another video for you guys. Kaspa, man, Kaspa. Every time I check the Kaspa price, I wake up, check Kaspa price. Is good price. Caspians, man, how y'all feeling, man? I hope y'all are feeling amazing. I hope y'all are happy about the gains, right? I shared Kaspa started to cover Kaspa on the retrace on my channel at 1.5 cent. So if you was listening, paying attention at that time, you are up, man. You know, you are up right now, right? It didn't stay at 1.5 cent for long, but you know, that's why you just gotta get in as soon as you see opportunity, right? And obviously the people that got in, you know, back in last year, even me, when I was seeing Kas at 0.05, I faded at that point, less than a penny. But the people that got in back there, you know, are celebrating way up, super up right now, right? But it's just more continuous upside from here, in my opinion. And we have some interesting news in this video, right? The whales, the institutions, the centralized exchanges, all of them are buying, man. All of them are starting to buy, and you could see it taking place, right? Caspians, thank y'all so much for the support. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everything Kas and myself will be in the description. Always remember, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before you invest in any project in the space, because it is very risky and very volatile. Kas right now sitting at $927 million in market cap, $28.2 million in 24-hour trade volume at 4.6 cent for Kaspa. And guys, you know, we was talking about it on the live stream. You know, again, shout out to Jason on the live stream, and you know, a few others that was saying, you know, we more than likely find support at the 4.1 cent mark, and then we bounce from there. Jason specifically pointed out, right, the previous all-time high back here in April, 2nd of April, would be like the support level where we bounce from, right? And so said, so done, right? You guys in the chat crushed it. and I was saying, you know, because I'm not the best at TA myself, I was saying just DCA, right? You're never gonna be able to time the markets, because people was thinking we're gonna come way lower, right? Way into that under 4 cent range, maybe even down to 3.2 cent, 3.1 cent. But I was like, well, you know, we have a red day. Now is when you DCA. Obviously, you got $1,000 bag. You toss in $50 there, another $50 on the way down, right? Or $100 on the way down, and then, you know, whenever it does start to recover, you're lowering your average. The more you DCA, dollar cost average, and then boom, you just like that, you got the pop up in Kas right here. You got that pop up in Kas, and we'll see if we continue up further, or it, you know, comes back down to the support level that was drawn here, and retest that, right? We'll see what happens there. But you know, Kas always remains so bullish, right? You never know with Kas. Kas might just, you know, this could have just been the little drop off to collect some fuel, and then it just starts to continue up further from here, right? you just never know, man, because like this chart is like so insane. It's so, every time I check the price, good price, man. And like I was saying, guys, earlier, the whales, the institutions, the centralized exchanges, they're buying. One of those free people. We're up to speculation right now, but from Giuseppe, whoever the new whale is, they're loading their bags. They're up 164 million Kas. Could it be an exchange? So someone, whoever it is, maybe because the Uphold Institutional got recently unveiled, right? Maybe it's a huge whale, you know, spending $7.1 million to buy 164 million Kas, right? They're probably the reason why we have this bounce up right here, because they were buying this range, guys. $7.1 million to put in the Kas, right? The whales know, man, follow the money, right? If they're tossing in this much money in the Kas, you gotta get exposure to cash, man. You gotta get, some type of exposure. You gotta hold this in your portfolio, right? Again, nothing's wrong with a diverse portfolio, but you gotta have some cash, man. It's like clear as day at this point, right? Documenting Kaspa hash rate shows no signs of stopping yet. After 2 days, we reached a new all-time high, breaking 6 PHS. Now, I spoke about how the hash rate and the block rewards for Kas are like in the perfect sync. Every month there's a reduction in the block rewards and an increase in mining difficulty, right? After we hit this 6 PHS, we immediately went on to 7 PHS. So the mining keeps hash rate keeps increasing for Kas, which is overall bullish, similar to Bitcoin, guys. You know how Bitcoin with the mining in Bitcoin, when like in a bull cycle, the mining difficulty increases, the hash rate goes to new all-time highs, and then the Bitcoin price action follows, right? Similarities here with Kas, man, very similar. The hash rate is hitting new all-time highs, it's going ballistic, and then we're seeing huge moves up in Kaspa's price action. And people love to see green candles, so we just keep getting that buy pressure and minimal sell pressure. Now you still see corrections for Kas, but they don't go as deep as other projects, right? People are waking up to the technology here for Kas, and to me it's clear that Kaspa is a powerhouse that shouldn't be ignored, right? So right here, right after that, man, from Madlib Brain, Kaspa is currently testing 2013 Bitcoin levels for hash rate. Look at this, for example, right? Look at this. So for perspective, at 2013 Bitcoin was hitting 6 PHS in 2013, and then the mining difficulty, the miners, the hash rate, it just kept increasing as the years go by. And what happens to Bitcoin's price as the years go by? Because eventually it got to EHS, right? And you could just clearly see with the chart that's in front of us, as the hash rate kept increasing, the miners kept mining, the difficulty kept increasing. The Bitcoin hash rate chart and the Bitcoin price chart are pretty much similar. And then you saw that huge explosion in Bitcoin going into 2021, right? Can we see similarities here with Kas, guys? This is showing 5.79, right? This was back in, again, this is back in 2013. So Kas keeps this up throughout the years. As the years go by, the technology keeps advancing. 10 BPS, 30 BPS goes live. Start the integration of smart contracts as the years go by. Because remember, this is invested. We're thinking long term. What could we potentially see in Kaspa's price action, man? Crypto Grad Kaspa currently evaluating hash rate levels akin to those in Bitcoin back in 2013. I also had a tweet with Kas hitting 7B PHS. Hold on, let me pull that up for you guys so you guys can see that. Kaspa 7 PHS. See if we find that right here. Kaspa Kev, right? Look at this right here. Here we go. 3 hours ago, Kaspa hash rate 7.6 PHS. It is it is getting crazier and crazier here, and the higher that hash rate goes, right? That's what I'm saying. The higher that hash rate goes, the more Kaspa becomes bullish, and like I said, we see more moves to the upside from here, right? That's my thesis, and I would think it stands. Documenting Kaspa. If whole Kaspa supply was to be equally divided, only 28,704 people could ever hold 1 million Kas until there's no more left. Okay, so if whole Kaspa supply was to be equally divided, 28,704 people could only hold 1 million Kas. 28,704 people could only hold 1 million Kas. According to these estimates, in the middle of 2021, there was 56 million people worldwide whose assets exceeded $1 million US, right? That is a great statistic to know. So you guys already know it's gonna get harder and harder to get a nice bag of cash as time progresses. That's what it's looking like, man. That supply and demand, right? From Jim Skibum, comparing Bitcoin circulating supply to Kaspa's current circulating supply. Kaspa currently has 77% of its coin in circulation, less than 2 years after its mainnet launch, which is very impressive considering the price has been constantly appreciating. Additionally, the emission schedule was very quick compared to BCC. The equivalent date when Bitcoin had 70% of its coins in circulation was November 2015, 6 years and 10 months later after its mainnet launch. Interesting. BTC mainnet launched in January 2009. What to know about this? A brilliant design in CAS. The founder, Jonathan, had the idea of making the emission schedule very aggressive. Why? Quite genius, man. The reason was because it allowed ordinary CPU, GPU miners to get CAS before the Bitmain tech. This is the ASICs, right? Yeah, okay, so world's leading manufacturer of cryptocurrency mining services. Manufactured ASICs 1.5 years later, this allowed a much fairer distribution, given ordinary CPU, GPU miners at 1.5 years have advantage over ASIC miners. Interesting, man. TLDR, ordinary miners mine the majority of the cash supply over 1.5 years with a low bar to entry, no expensive equipment, and also the mining the majority of the supply much quicker and more fairly than how BTC was mined. So that's why the distribution in CAS is so great, right? Absolutely awesome stuff to see. 2015. Look at the top 10 in 2015. Peercoin doesn't exist. Where's Peercoin? Where's BitShares? Where's TRMB? Doge, Stellar, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin still there though. Still there. Man, that is very interesting. So whenever the ASICs start to step in, that hash rate is gonna explode to new levels, man. From CryptoGrad, is it possible for a CAS to reach 20 cents within the next 3 to 4 weeks? There's potential for a significant upward movement given the increase in activity in exchange wallets. This project could drain liquidity from struggling ventures and might even climb to the top 5 in the year. I did call for 10 to 14 cents this year for CAS, so 20 cents target, you know, 3 to 4 weeks, that'd be crazy, but you know, I'm gonna be more conservative, right? I think this year we could see that though, potentially, right? So Caspian, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you enjoy the content. Tune into the live streams, you know, where we just vibe out. Become a channel member, first link in the description, guys, to support the channel further. Blow this video up. Let's go viral. Let's take over the space together with CAS. I'll catch y'all in the next one.